guys, welcome to Cirrhosis.
An uneducated perspective on beer reviews.
I'm Jake.
I'm Zach.
And this is Mother of Dragons.
Mother of Dragons. Ever had this before?
No.
Neither have I.
No.
Oh, I love a new beer. Love it. Alright, so let's hop into that beer education real quick. This is Mother of Dragons. This is 6.6% alcohol by volume and only 24 IBUs. So right in that sweet spot, right in the 18
Should
to 25.
Be pretty friggin' good.
Right, what you want. Yeah, this is from Ohm Gang Brewery. A brewery, this is the second time it's appeared. Back to back.
Yep.
We're about to do one more to back.
Well, this is the week for the leading up to the Game of Thrones Season 8
Leading up.
release.
Yes, it is.
So,
yes, it is. Get ready for that this weekend, guys. All right, so this is, of course, from Ohm Gang. The genre here, smoked porter and Belgian Creek blend. This is 75% smoked porter and 25% Belgian Creek. Now, you might be wondering, what's a Belgian Creek? First time it's appeared on the show. A Belgian Creek is a traditional beer brewed in, of course, Belgium. Mm-hmm. And it uses dried cherries instead of hops. So that fifth ingredient that kind of changes depending on where you're at. Mm-hmm. Here, they use cherries and they throw them in with the pits included, and they allow it to ferment with that instead of hops as the flavoring. And of course, it is a sour style of beer. It's a sour. So that's a thing I've never even heard of before this.
Might be weird.
Oh, it's gonna get weird. So there you go. The availability of this beer is of course limited heavily. This is only available for the promotion of Game of Thrones Season 8. So we got it. That's also why our bottle's a little beaten up.
Because it was the last one on the shelf. It was back of the shelf.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And so this is brewed with, of course, the cherries because of the Belgian Creek, but it's also brewed with chocolate malt and midnight wheat. Now, chocolate malt, I'm not sure if that is chocolate or if that's a malt that tastes like chocolate. I'm not really sure, but it's brewed with chocolate malt and midnight wheat. I don't know what midnight wheat is either, so that's cool. And then the kind of quotation or whatever, tagline for this beer, whatever you want to call it, is that this beer represents the smoke and fire Daenerys Targaryen unleashes on her enemies in the show. So this beer is supposed to be smoky, and it's supposed to be fiery, and it's supposed to really represent the Targaryen household.
We'll see about that.
Especially Daenerys, since she is the mother dragons within the show. That's about it, though. That's the beer education. It was quick.
Yeah, it was quick.
Very
Very informative, as usual.
Oh, that's what I'm here for.
Yes.
I'm here to educate.
So, the bottle.
Let's look at this bottle. So this bottle is very similar. It's the red version of the golden Queen of the Seven Kings we had before. Of course, in the back is the crest of the Targaryen household. It's a nice red color. It's pretty simple. Got a fat old paragraph on the back, but generally this is just a classy, chill bottle. Nothing too exciting.
As the previous one was.
About what we expected. Yeah. Oh, what's it say in the front? Brewed for those who nurture dragons. That's us. Might as well be. You ready to pop it open?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Alright. Pull that thing. I'll let you do the honors.
Cork it.
We'll do this as a combined. Oh, look at that. I like that cap, by the way. It's almost like a racing flag.
The checkered pattern, which doesn't fit the rest of the bottle.
Does not fit. But it's hidden, so that's okay. You want me to start the pour?
Yeah, do it.
Alright, I'll start the pour. Oh, it feels heavier than the last one.
Because it's a porter. It's thick.
It is a porter.
It's not red like I thought, though. What I'm going to do is...
yourself up with that.
I think I'm just going to top her off.
You going to top it off? I accept. Look at this head. Is nice.
I'm pouring.
It's that toasted marshmallow flavor we want, too.
Yeah.
Or not flavor. It's got that look.
That color.
Oh, you're pouring it lightly.
That way I can get a full glass.
Top yours off. Oh, I can smell the cherries.
I don't like cherries, to be honest. Like cherry flavoring most time is not good for me.
Not your style?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give it an official sniff.
Sniffy sniff.
It smells like cherries.
Oh, that's very cherry.
It smells like cordial cherries.
But there's it's got a smoky. It's like smoky cherries.
It is. It is.
You know what I mean?
Almost like a cherry flavored like pipe tobacco. Or
it's like a savory cherry in there.
Yeah. It's definitely unexpected as far as flavoring goes.
That's interesting.
It's very interesting. Look at this look, man. It's so dark. It's got that toasted marshmallow head.
Yeah.
And that head is consistent. I know you poured yours a little conservatively to get a full glass. I poured normally.
Yeah.
A normal kind of a hardish pour. I like a moderate hard pour. It seems to get your best representation of the head.
Yeah.
And this is solid. This is foamy. This is like Guinness level head right here. This is good. Very good. Ready to give it a taste?
Yes.
Let's give it a nice clinky clink. Oh, that is weird.
I don't really get much cherry. I suppose there's notes of it, but it's very faint. I don't really get smoky either, to be honest.
I get more of like a fruit, like a dark fruit flavor, but not. I mean, I know it's cherries because it's made with cherries.
But the way, well, there's that chocolatey malt.
Chocolate malt definitely comes through.
I think that comes through as strongest. It's like after you get that sweet, like dark fruitiness, and then that. It's not really smoky though. I don't know where they got the smoky from.
Smokiness. I think I get a smokiness a little bit, but it's nothing.
Oh no! Once it sits, let it sit for a minute. On the back of your tongue, and like on your tongue when it sits, there's a smokiness.
There's
it's a real
smokiness,
smokiness to it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
This is a weird one.
It's weird, yeah.
It's weird to have sour in a porter.
But it's not sour.
I get a little sour.
I don't get much of that.
I mean, it's not like before where the sour was really up front.
Yeah.
Here the sour is almost on like the back of the tongue.
It's like a hint of it. It's like chilling back there with the smokiness, but it's like
and
so
it takes
minute.
away that burned flavor. That normal back end of a porter is gone.
Maybe that's...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I get like the front flavor of a porter, but instead of getting that kind of burned metally coffee kind of flavors, it's washed away, and I get this aftertaste of dark fruits and smoke.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting.
That it is.
Interesting. Damn, Ohm Gang.
Ohm Gang and their complex beers.
Complex.
Wow.
Very strange beers, very strange flavors.
Yeah, that's okay with me.
It's definitely a strange one. You alright?
I'm dying today. It's okay.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, were you ready to start breaking it down?
Of course, yeah.
Alright, so the look on this one is very good.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I like it. It's exactly what we like. A nice dark. If you hold it up to the light, you do get red. You know, but it's not like crazy red. We thought it would beat Nosferatu. It's not.
Honestly, I can't really see much light through this thing. It's barely shining through.
I have to get like just the right angle to kind of look up through
the
top of it, and you get a nice like burgundy red.
Huh.
It's got the toasted marshmallow head. The velveting is off the chain.
Oh, the velveting is great.
As they say.
I think it might have been better on the velveting on the other one was better.
I
This
agree.
had a better head though.
This head, well, the head's gone though.
Yeah.
I feel like that head was more that lasted longer.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the look on this, I think the look is like a 6. I think.
I think it's better looking than that.
Think it's better
I think
looking
it
than
looks
that?
really good.
What do
I
you
think it looks
think?
like something you drink in the Middle Ages.
You look an 8? Think an 8?
Yeah. I think this is an 8.
You know what? I'm reevaluating. I think I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna give it the 8.
It's a good looking beer.
I'm gonna give it the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So the head here. How you feeling on the head here?
Well, objectively, the other one had a better head, and we gave that a 7. So this is gonna be
I'd say this is a 6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Still better than average, but it's not much.
It's not changing the game, and it went away really fast.
Yeah.
It stayed.
Short lived.
Yeah, if it stayed the way it was, it would have gotten higher.
That's why I pour the way I pour, because I feel like it's a better representation of what the beer will end up looking like in the long run.
Yeah.
Because it holds true longer.
Well, a lot of heads are very temporary.
Yeah.
So I like to kind of get it out. Let's look at that smell.
Smell? I don't like the way it smells.
I don't like the way it smells either.
It smells a little funky.
It smells like dried fruit. Which it does taste like, but it smells a lot worse than it tastes.
I don't think it smells bad particularly.
I think it smells bad.
You think it actually smells
I think
bad?
it kinda
You think it's
smells bad.
you think it's a below a 5?
I think it's below a 5. I don't think it smells good at all.
I was gonna say, yeah, actually, it's probably maybe a 4.
I think it's a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because weirdly enough, it smells the way it tastes, but the smell makes it seem like it's gonna taste bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste.
It doesn't taste
It's
bad.
not bad. Yeah.
I think it's relatively tasty.
It's a pretty okay beer.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I do get like real serious tones of this isn't my thing.
Yeah.
When I drink it.
Oh yeah. Feel.
mean, it's got a really good feel, man.
The mouth feels fantastic.
It's
on this beer.
fantastic. I
Oh
do a
my
little
God.
toothiness, but
Really?
yeah, I got a little
Getting toothiness?
A little bit of toothiness.
I'm not getting hit with that toothiness, which is nice. I definitely don't like that toothiness.
It's like obscenely smooth.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like an 8.
Yeah, that aftertaste of smoke and cherries. I think this is a 9, man.
You think it's a...
I think it's really good.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
I'll step it up because
It's really good.
just by that, because most of the time with a porter, the downsides are that burnt metal aftertaste, like a stout, but
yeah.
nothing here. But you
Nothing.
still get the chocolatey notes up front.
Yes, you do.
So like maybe the sour's there, but it just cancels out that, so you don't really taste it. Like
Exactly. It feels like it literally like washed away that like negative back end and
Yeah.
replaced it with this like pleasant aftertaste of like it's weird because it doesn't taste like cherries, straight up cherries. It's like modified cherries.
Yeah,
Like dried cherries. Almost.
yeah, like cherry raisins.
Yeah, like cherry raisins. It kind of tastes like, and then the smokiness, of course,
Mhm.
which is like a really pleasant aftertaste to have, especially compared to the negative we're used
Not
to.
bad at all.
And then the smoothness on the tongue is fantastic.
Mhm.
The relative lack of carbonation really helps the beer, I think.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it's a pretty flat beer, which it works really well for this. I think
Mhm.
heavily carbonated porters and other dark beers don't really tend to work as well.
Agree.
So it's got a really good mouthfeel.
All right, taste though.
The taste itself. It's got the dark sweetness throughout.
Honestly,
this beer is really feel focused. I gotta say, this is not a very flavorful beer. This is a very feely beer.
I think it's very flavorful. I just don't think they're the best. I don't think it's the best combination of flavors. I think the feel is phenomenal, but the flavors don't really. They don't do it for me. They're not my cup of tea.
Yeah, because this one, it starts out with the chocolate on the front of the tongue, and then the flavor is kind of flat, and then you hit on the back end, you get the dark fruits and the smoke.
Yeah.
There's no real middle here. This beer, it feels kind of empty on the middle of the tongue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm saying it's not really particularly flavorful. A lot of beers spike in the middle.
Yeah.
This one's empty in the middle.
Okay, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah.
When it runs across your tongue.
So what's that number for you? I think it's a 6. I think it's better than average, but I don't think it's much better.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I think, because there's just no negatives for me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I feel like if it was this exact beer and it had that burned metal flavor, or it had some sort of but there's no negatives. It's just not super awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think a 7 is the way to go on this one. You going 6? You said?
I'm 6. Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a huge fan, but I am enjoying it for what it is. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's bad by any means. Home Gang. We gotta have some more Home Gang.
We gotta have some like non-crazy home.
Non-Game of Thrones Home
Yeah.
Gang. Because Home Gang has impressed me. These last 2 have been very interesting.
Yeah. No.
Very,
it's
very interesting.
throwing some complex shit at us.
Next time we go pick up, we're gonna have to pick up some
What's-
Home Gang. Something.
if
Maybe
we can-
like an IPA.
If we can afford it.
I know we can afford
They're
it.
pricey.
I think it's like $8 for a 4-pack. It's nothing insane.
That's a lot for a 4-pack though.
It's a lot for a 4-pack, but it's not like break the bank
Yeah.
money. You know, it's not like those $24 4-packs.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, like the ones for the Christmas or Halloween?
Yeah, the crazy Thirsty Dog ones
Oh.
that have like the gold foil on them.
They're
where it's like, why would I buy that?
I don't know why. Like because it's fancy, I guess.
I mean, I guess, but still.
But
All right, so this is the one word.
word.
One word for this beer. One word.
Mm-hmm.
What is a good word for? I mean, I want to say like accurate.
Accurate?
Yeah, because when you look it up, dried cherries and smoke is what I got
Yeah.
from like their description, and when you taste it,
Tastes like that.
dried cherries and smoke, man. That's what it tastes like.
Mm-hmm. Well, chocolate, dried cherries, and smoke.
Yeah, there's a little chocolate.
Well, it's that portery front end of it.
Yeah.
Is what gives it that. But
because this beer, it tastes like some cordial cherries at a bonfire.
yes, that's
You
what
know,
it's,
that's what
I
the
mean,
beer is.
Accurate.
Very accurate. I'd say it definitely represents Daenerys because the cherry is the red of her household sigil,
Mm-hmm.
and then the smoke, of course, because she's involved with dragons.
Oh yes.
You know,
Oh,
it's
yes.
just
Which brings right into location. You want to drink this
where
at medieval times, eating a dragon heart.
this would be good at medieval times eating a dragon heart.
Like I feel like this would pair really good with that pastry because the
Yes.
dragon hearts at medieval times, if you've never been, is it's like a apple fritter kind of pastry almost.
Well, cherry with the dragon heart.
Are you sure they're cherry?
No,
I'm pretty sure they were just like apple.
I have no idea.
I think you could probably get whatever flavor, but like
Probably.
it's a pastry filled with some kind of fruit filling, and I feel like this would pair very well with it.
I agree. I'd say this is a dessert beer.
Yeah, well, most porters are at this point. Yeah.
True, but really good, man.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like amazing, but it's really
It's good.
good.
Yeah.
As far as beers go,
So,
quite good. Not make it into the beginner series or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
no, nothing like that. But that does it.
That does the show. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna write down.
thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Remember, drink responsibly.
Yes, we appreciate all your interactions
Yep.
and not getting too drunk with us.
Yes.
It's a win-win, as they say,
Uh-huh.
as the kids say.
Yes. So
Fucking kids.
we will see you next time.
Farewell for now.